Just after 8 here in Moab, mid-June. This is day 21, I think it is, of a 30-day RV road trip with the family. I think we're kind of ready to see some water and some trees. Interesting things you discover about yourself when you go traveling. I've really enjoyed a lot of things about the desert. I'd just like to see a mountain stream for once. Although I could really see coming back here in cooler weather, it would just be a blast to ride down some of these trails. We are in search of Colorado today by way of a whole bunch of detours. So that was quite the climb from Moab up here. I think this is Monticello where we've gassed up, and looked on the elevation profile. If you use the route builder on Strava.com, you can ride it like you're riding your bike and then see where the big climbs are. And so I knew we were going from Moab up to about 7,000 feet, and that was pretty tough. Second, third, and fourth gear climbs. It is very pleasant here right now. I can actually stand out in the sun and not burn up like where we were, but it won't last for long. We're going to drop down, I think, back into desert area to head to Monument Valley, so that's next. Oh my gosh, that was close to 300 miles, and we got from Moab to Cortez. So we called ahead our reservation for actually tomorrow. Ancient Cedars RV park here right next to Mesa Verde got us in a day early. What that meant was we just did a drive-through sightsee of a whole bunch of stuff that we kind of meant to do over 2 days. Left Moab, headed straight south, stopped at Goosenecks State Park, then Monument Valley, and then Four Corners. You know, if I had to do that all over again, if I had the time, I would have driven as far south as Bluff, probably. We passed right by Cadillac Ranch RV, and then just driven the car and done a big circle and then come over here to Cortez, because some of the driving, especially when I think it was the San Juan River we crossed when we got to Mexican Hat, there was a number of places where it was probably the worst driving I've had this entire trip. I looked it up and I think it was close to 8 to 10% grades. The motorhome had to kick down into first gear, and it just was not happy with first gear, second gear unlocked overdrive, second gear, and then back again. And the coach really felt like a handful in some of those curves with the wind and stuff. We managed to get to all those spots and kind of check them off, even though there was so much to do at most of them. At Monument Valley, we skipped taking the car down onto the dirt road. Four Corners, I guess, yeah, that's really just to stop and see. But there's some places just in between that would have been nice to stop at. Tomorrow, I think we're going to look around town. We need to run into Walmart, and the next day we'll do Mesa Verde. And just kind of enjoying the fact that it's kind of cool right now. It's 8 o'clock, and I'm not getting hit by a dust storm. While I really liked Red Rock Country and Canyon Country, we'll go back when it's a little bit cooler. Now I can just not worry about driving for the next 3 days. Have some dinner, enjoy the sunset, maybe get over to the hot tub before it closes. And remember to enjoy your sunset wherever it is.